speaking of Senator Tim Scott, he was indeed pressed on Trump's spending record during the debate. Watch this, please. Roll it.
There's no doubt that during the Trump administration, when we were dealing with the COVID virus, we spent more money. But here's what happened at the end of our time in the majority. We had low unemployment, record low unemployment, but our inflation was at 2%. Under Joe Biden, we've seen the exact opposite. We've seen inflation explode, which led to 12 Federal Reserve increases that's devastating home buyers today.
Monica Crowley with us this morning here in New York City. You worked in the Trump organization. You worked in the Trump White House, I believe.
Treasury Department.
Treasury Department, you were indeed. What do you make? I think you would agree with Tim Scott. Everything that he just said, right?
Absolutely. And poor Tim Scott got the question about out-of-control government spending. Yeah. And the truth is that both Republicans and Democrats over many decades have spent way beyond what they should be spending. And now we're hitting a tipping point where the next administration is really going to have to rein in spending and speak very honestly to the American people about it. Senator Scott was exactly right about the Trump record. President Trump delivered a booming economy through tax cuts, regulatory relief, unleashing our great energy sector, and fair trade deals. That was pre-COVID. Then, of course, COVID hit, and we had to have these emergency levels of spending. The problem is that Biden and the Democrats have kept up the emergency levels of spending absent the actual emergency, and now we're $8 trillion plus in additional debt that the Democrats have created, so the hole is even deeper.
It is indeed. Now, Donald Trump is expected to surrender at the Fulton County Jail later on today. Is this what the Democrats want, Monica? A distraction from a good debate last night?
Well, you know, Donald Trump is the consummate showman. He did not plan this this way for this fourth indictment to hit today. But Donald Trump has an uncanny knack of stepping on all of his opponents and adversaries when they may have a good day or are trying to accomplish something. Trump swoops in and steals all of the headlines.
Is his support going up with all these indictments?
Yes, and the polls
do you think his
bear
support
that
will
out.
go up after today when he appears? I think maybe there's a mugshot and he's being arraigned. Does his support go up again?
I'll tell you, Stuart, if there is a mugshot today, that not only clinches the Republican nomination for him, but probably clinches the presidency. Because we have never seen this before, where a former president has been railroaded by the absolute weaponization of government and this kind of lawfare. And the effect it's having is of turning Donald Trump into a sympathetic figure, which, by the way, is hard to do because he is a tough cookie, right? The left cannot stop themselves from piling on Donald Trump. They hate him so much. Now, there's a reverse psychology theory, too, which is they're trying to do this to create the rallying effect so that he is the nominee because they think he's more easily beatable. I do not think that is the case. I think it's the exact opposite. And I think for the Democrats, be careful what you wish for.
Welcome back, Monica. Good to see you again.
Pleasure,
I'm sure we'll see you again soon. Thanks,
Thank
Monica
you.
Crowley.